Hello guys, today we are checking out part 2, an updated list of games coming soon to the Oculus Quest. Part 1 will be down below if you want to check that out before or after this video, and I want to say a big thank you for being here supporting the channel and VR. This journey has been crazy, and to be part of this space is pretty surreal. Especially when I just think I'm just a madman in a room making videos. So anyway, we have lots of games to go over. This is the updated list of coming soon, part 2. Let's get started. Tale of Onogoro. This might be the millionth time I've spoken about this game on the channel. This is coming from the studio that brought us The Last Labyrinth, a Japanese title that had an anime art style that lends itself quite well to the Quest hardware. This is set in Japan around the 1920s, but in a parallel universe, where steampunk technology is the norm and you have to complete puzzles and destroy beasts called kami, because recently they've been trying to take over the island. Haru was initially sent to solve this issue, but was captured, and she has slid into your DMs and asked for your help. So this way her managers don't find out and put a complaint in her file for being incompetent. It looks like you're going to have some pretty epic battles, and that's partly why I'm so excited for this game. Learning special abilities and tackling larger than life mystical creatures, dropping this month. Alvo is a first-person shooter coming over from the PlayStation VR domain. Hopefully this can deliver a new experience. I've been playing this title on Quest before its release, and I get a completely different vibe from playing it. So it could appeal to those who are struggling with Contractors or Pavlov because it has a great mode where it's compatible with gun stocks, and if you're new to VR, it has a full rifle mode where you can do all of the usual moves but while statically holding a rifle, so you can remain in that gun stock if you have one, or just holding the controllers and pressing buttons to do some of the complex mechanics. The fast-paced gameplay lends itself so well and gives a more arcade-like FPS experience, which I really enjoyed. It felt like the first time I was playing a game that felt like Call of Duty, but in VR. Well, of course, except for the Call of Duty modifications in Pavlov. It also has tons of customization options for the guns and your loadouts with attachments and perks, and I think this is a great title for those transitioning from the flat screen gaming space to virtual reality to pick up and play, and it even has a zombie mode. This is coming out March 17th. Startenders. This game is also coming out in March. Oculus let us know of a series of games that have recently been flooding in, so there are a few on this list that are coming out this month. So in this title, you run a bar ship in the depths of space, a place where creatures from all over the world want to come and taste a nice, brilliant drink made by you. You have to serve your customers and create the best beverage possible. Once your business starts doing well though, you can expand your bar and bring in items to attract more customers. Imagine those vans you see on the corner of the road selling egg rolls. Imagine that, but drinks in space. Startenders. Stress Level Zero's Project 4. I didn't mention this one in part 1 because there was no update of it, but I suppose it is coming soon and many might not be aware of it. We have high hopes. This is a spin-off of the Boneworks universe that will be built using the Unity engine for PC, PlayStation and Quest. Looking at some of the comments and the concept art of this game, we should hopefully see a grappling hook based on the comment that the dev left and some new enemies. Hopefully the game will also feature some incredible physics showcased in the Boneworks game and the level of freedom that this game actually allowed you to have, because it's what makes it so enticing, that level of freedom that you have in VR. I know this is going to be a challenge, but they've been working on this for a while. Hopefully they knock it out of the park. Walking Dead 2, or the actual name, Saints and Sinners Retribution. This is expected to drop later this year, and it will be another look at the tourist story. Although it's not a direct sequel of the first game, this title is standalone, so it won't matter too much if you've not played it. But if you haven't played the first one, why not? In this, they are expected to introduce new characters and enemies, different weapons, you know, the usual second installment beef up. The setting is going to be in the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana, and beyond, so just go to Google Maps and check out the neighbouring towns, I guess. Cave Digger 2 Dig Harder. This is available on Steam right now in early access and soon to be on the Oculus Quest from VR Kiwi. This is a 4-player cooperative game or you can play alone if you don't have any friends, set in a steampunk world where you have to mine through mountains, take out enemies that could be lurking within them. But there is also a mystery that unfolds as you progress, that something has been living deep within for a long time. There is a sense of progression in this game because as you gather resources, you can then buy better tooling and weaponry at your camp. There's also character customization as the game has online matchmaking. The game oddly looks really fun. I'm not sure why I'm drawn to it, because it's cave digging, but I am. Peaky Blinders, The King's Ransom. Fans of this huge series will love this announcement, and VR gamers too, because it has the style of being set in the 1920s England as a rowdy gang that could result in a brilliant, fun game. The characters from the show will be voicing these characters, and the game was developed by Maze Theory, who also did the Doctor Who game. It seems they have some fantastic links over at the BBC. They have boasted a new AI system as well, which is what really attracts me to this, where the NPCs are going to act differently towards you depending on your choices and behaviour in-game. So I'm really excited to see that in action. They mentioned this AI way back in 2019, so it's been a long time coming, and I'm excited. I think VR needs good AI. Can you imagine talking to an NPC, just having a natural conversation like it's Alexa? Wands Alliance. This is a new game coming to the Quest 2, a sequel to an early Quest title, Wands. Wands Alliance is a multiplayer game where you will face off in 2 teams of 3 against each other, screaming your Harry Potter spells. If something just comes over you, go with the flow. The game is set in London in the Victorian era, so it will have an eerie vibe as Victorian London often seems to be the setting for such a thing. And the teaser trailer doesn't really give us much, except for 3 weapons that look like mini lightsabers, and this would be a great game to do what Space Pirate Arena did, where it was co-located but VR wizardry. Maybe you can set it up at Harry Potter World, it'd be a great fitting. Gambit, a game that popped up again after hiding in the shadows. Gambit is a 4-player cooperative shooter. 4-player cooperative, that alone piques my interest. X-Rail Games, who brought us Zero Caliber, so there is experience with shooters in this space, are offering a campaign-driven adventure which is action-packed. This is expected to drop in Q2 of this year for the Q2, so only a couple of months away and we should be seeing something. There isn't much really given away except for the store page images, where it looks like you can dual wield, use a bow and arrow, even graffiti the streets. This kind of freedom in a multiplayer experience can make or break the game. It makes such a difference when you can just hang out and have fun with your friends. I cannot wait to try this one. X-Rail, if you're watching, I'm interested. So that's it from me today, guys. That's the updated list of coming soon games. There are so many, so please check out part 1. There's about 30 in that list, and hopefully you find something you enjoy. So please consider subscribing, a simple deed, but it means a lot to me, and I hope you have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day.